Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. I want to start by highlighting three things. Number one is the Crop Walk. Crop Walk is coming up this Sunday, October 22nd. It is the biggest interfaith event that happens in Nashua. It is a fundraiser for hunger, and the money raised is split between local organizations here in Nashua and international organizations. And it is a great way to both raise money for a good cause and connect with our local interfaith community. I will be there walking. Olympia's going to join me for her first crop walk where she'll actually walk. And I would love to see you. So hope you will join me and other UU Nashua folks for the crop walk this Sunday, October 22nd. Registration starts at noon. The walk kicks off at 1. There's always a big celebration at the end, and it's hosted by Temple Beth Abraham, or at Temple Beth Abraham. If you want to be a part of it, you do need to register. So I will put the link in the comments where you can register to be a walker, or if you're not able to walk, you're welcome to just give a donation to our team using the same link. And I really encourage you to sign up. I hope to see you there. The second thing I want to highlight is that we've got 28 people going to see Something Rotten, put on by the Actors Singers at the end of this month on October 28th. We're going to the 8 p.m. show. It's Saturday night, and we'd love to have you join us. But if you want to join us and get in on our group tickets, you have to fill out the form for that by today, by I guess midnight tonight. We're going to buy tickets tomorrow. Our plan is to get seats all together so we can all sit together and enjoy the show. It is supposed to be a very fun and funny show, and there are some folks from our congregation in it, including our music director, Jed Holland. And I think it'll be a really fun night. So would love to have you join us. Tickets are $19.50 for the group rate plus the fees. And we can subsidize that if you need support with that cost. So fill out the form today, October 17th, if you would like to join us for Something Rotten. The third thing I want to highlight is our upcoming auction. So our auction is coming up. It is going to be both online and in person. So it'll be online all week, the last week of October, first week of November, starting October 29th. And then we're going to have a live event November 4th. In the evening, 6:30 to 8:30. It's going to be a dessert reception and live auction. And I think it sounds like it's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. And there's going to be lots of tasty desserts donated by the various teams and committees in our congregation. There will also be a cake auction with some themed cakes, as well as some select live auction items, and I think some events that'll be available for bid and bump style bidding at that live auction. So what we need from you right now are donations for the auction. We are in particular looking for services and experiences. So if you want to host a dinner or another event with a certain number of people that people could buy seats for, that would be amazing. If you have some skill that you want to share in some way, that would also be amazing. I will put the link in the comments to the form that you can fill out with your auction donations. I guess the other thing we're still looking for are gift cards. We do raffles for gift cards, and those are always really popular. So would love gift cards to local places. Maybe your favorite local place, you can get a gift card and give it to the auction so that other people can discover that place as well. And we'd love your items this week. If you can get them in this week, that would be great, because then we can have it all ready to go for October 29th. And I will put the form in the comments for that. And also mark your calendars for that in-person event on November 4th. There's a couple other things coming up that I will mention. Tonight, October 17th, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. is our next Caring Circle. These are opportunities for folks who share a particular identity or life circumstance to come together for mutual sharing and support, facilitated by me and Sadie. We have 2 breakout rooms tonight. I'll be facilitating a group for neurodivergent adults. So if you are an adult and you are neurodivergent in whatever way, you are welcome to join us for conversation and sharing around that. And then Sadie will be facilitating our ongoing caregivers group for folks who are caring for loved ones. That'll be 7:30 p.m. tonight, October 17th on Zoom. I'll put the Zoom link in the comments. This Sunday, before you head off to the crop walk, we are having one of our special Switch It Up Sundays. And I'm really excited about this one. I think we've got maybe our best lineup of workshops ever. If you haven't experienced a Switch It Up Sunday before, the way it works is that we gather for a short time all together in the sanctuary, and then we split off for workshops, and then we come back together for a closing hymn. And the workshops, some of the workshops are targeted at kids, some of them are targeted at adults, some of them are multi-generational, and there will be options that are online and options that are in person, and one option that's hybrid, both online and in person. And all of them this time around are focused on heritage, history and heritage. So a couple examples, Dick Widhue is going to be leading a mindful walk in our cemetery. Harry Perkiser and Roy Goodman are going to be doing a archives show and tell with stuff from our UU Nashua historical archives, which they've been digging into for the last few years. Sadie is going to be doing a UU History Readers Theater to do a story from UU History. And we've got spiritual genogram, so making your own spiritual genogram workshop. We've got an wonder art workshop that's about roots. And more. That's just the beginning. So I hope you will join us on Sunday for this fun and a little bit different Sunday. And it's the same time, same place, 10 a.m. in the sanctuary, but we'll get to split up and do some workshops together. And finally, next Monday, October 23rd, is the next poetry sharing group that's led by Ellen Fisher. Info about that is in the newsletter, and she usually sends it out beforehand as well. It is on Zoom at 7 p.m., and she would love to have you join. There'll be some writing, there'll be some sharing, and there'll be some enjoyment of poetry together. That's what I've got for this week. Thanks for listening all the way to the end. And don't forget, Crop Walk, Something Rotten, auction donations. Those are your 3 highlights for this week. And I hope I will see you this weekend.